I made this end table for my couch, and I'm going to show you a few of the steps that I went through in order to build it. I already had a small end table, but I wanted one that was a little bit larger, but of similar design. This one was made out of 1/2-inch copper pipe. I'm not a big planner, so I made a few sketches just to get an idea for parts. There aren't many tools needed to solder water pipe, and they're not very expensive. It's amazing how accurate you can be with a pipe cutter. You can even split a pencil line if you're careful. I'm using 3/4-inch copper pipe. This is just standard water pipe you can get from Home Depot or wherever, Lowe's. I wanted to have since it was going to be a little bit larger table than my old one, I thought the larger diameter would give it a little more rigidity. Just tighten the blade as you rotate the pipe cutter around the pipe, and it'll give you a very clean cut. My design for this table calls for cantilevered shelves, so the shelves are only supported on one side. For an end table where I'm just going to hold a couple of glasses and the remote control, it's plenty strong enough and plenty stiff enough. It does bounce a little bit, but it holds fine. If you were going to build something that you wanted to stand on or put a heavy lamp on, you're going to want to put some extra bracing in there. I'm sure there are lots of videos on the internet and lots of instructions, written instructions that are better than this video for how to solder, but this is what I did. I like to heat the joint part, the thick part, get it good hot, then touch the solder to the joint and let it suck in. In my original sketch, I planned for just one shelf on each end table, but I modified the plan, put 2 shelves in. I was thinking the shelves would be the same width, but I changed my plan. You can see that the new table's a lot wider, a lot bigger than the old table. My original plan called for using leftover floor tile as shelving. And so I test fitted that, took a look at it. I even lived with it for a little while, just sitting out. But in the end, I decided I didn't like it very much, so I went with another plan. I wound up with a black bottom shelf that was wider than the top shelf made out of maple. And I really like this. This is what I'm using now. I finished the tables with a chemical that puts a green patina that makes the pipe look old and worn, and I attached the shelves just with cabinet screws drilling holes in the pipe.